I've debated sharing this story for a while. I think because it felt like my experience was so unique, but the more I talk to people, the more I understand that a lot of people had similar experiences. I'm Rachel. I'm a 33-year-old mom of 3. I have 2 little girls and a little boy, and I'm married to my high school sweetheart. Anyway, I wanted to share my breastfeeding experiences, specifically my first one because it was so incredibly difficult. So I have breastfed and or pumped exclusively for a full year for all 3 of my kids. With my first baby, I was bound and determined to breastfeed, and whenever it didn't work out, it about broke me. There were a ton of things at play, and I can go more into that as well, but my baby ended up developing a breast aversion where every time I tried to feed her, she would literally like throw back and scream and refuse to nurse. I saw probably 5 different lactation consultants on multiple occasions, and none of them were able to help me. We had referrals to GI specialists, feeding specialist, had a swallow study, did everything under the book to try and get it figured out, and literally could not. When I tell you, I have never tried harder at anything in my life or been more persistent, and it's still not work out. Every breastfeeding mom that I spoke to said, the first couple of months are the hardest, and then it gets so much better, you'll find your groove, and no matter what I tried, could not get it to work. I will say my babies always nursed through the night, so it was aversion behavior. Like if they were super sleepy or falling asleep, sometimes I could get them to nurse, but if they were awake, they would not nurse. So that meant I could not ever try and nurse in public. Anytime I did, it ended up with both of us in tears. Once I stopped pumping around a year for both of my girls and my letdown got a lot less severe, they both actually started nursing and then did an extended nursing, like just nursing only from like 12 months to 18 months. But the first year for both of them was just heartbreaking. I would try over and over and over. I did the breast shields. I did everything that you could possibly imagine, and they would not nurse. I just want anyone who might be going through something similar to know that you're not alone. This little guy is about to be a year old, and he's doing really, really well breastfeeding, thank goodness. And he is exclusively breastfed. We don't pump at all. So that's been a huge blessing. But if you have any questions about anything, let me know.